everybody. Welcome to my live, day 4 of Patriotic Lives. And it's Friday Eve. Hi, Holly. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Linda from PA. Glad you guys could join me tonight. Rainy, Iowa. Yeah, it's a little bit rainy here today too, Carol, but I think the rain is going to move out and it's going to be a beautiful weekend. That is what we are hoping for today. Beautiful weekend. Hi, Ellen. Awesome, awesome. Glad you guys can make it. Let me clean up my workspace. I should have done that before I jumped on here, but you know. We're gonna do a little painting. We're gonna do a little, gosh, my glitter has still not arrived. That's the weirdest thing. Huh. So yeah, we're gonna do some painting, some fun transferring, some wood. It's all wood today. So today is wood, wood, wood. Hi, Rhonda. Hi. Hello, George. Friday Eve, woohoo. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Nancy. Hi, Shelly. Sunny Minnesota. Well, that's wonderful. Now, we are going to be in Minnesota in 2 weeks from tomorrow. We are driving up for a very socially distant retrieval of half of a moo cow. Half of a cow for our food. We got the hookup, man, for some good meats. Oh, thank you. Just blue. I ran out of patriotic, so we'll go with like blue and red. And oh, look, I did my color street. Thank you to my sister-in-law for bringing these to me yesterday. Hi, Janet. Hello, Vicky. Hi, Anna. Roxanne. Hey, Bridget. And Jane is here, and Tracy is here, and Shelly. Hello, Louise. Howdy, howdy. So we're gonna work on wood today. This is gonna be fun, easy breezy. Easy breezy.
Cover girl?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can't advertise that.
Easy breezy, beautiful. Cover girl. Okay, my husband said I'm not allowed to advertise that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and bring you down, which the problem I have is that my table is too low. I was working on it earlier, and that should be good. Move some stuff out of the way. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what I did. I have these wood pieces, and these are already done, but I'm going to show you what I did. So I take my little cutout star, which is totally imperfectly perfect, right? And I'm going to use this white, it is called Furniture Chalk Paint. Velvet-like chalk finish creates a vintage appearance, and it's very inexpensive, and I got it from Aldi like months ago.
Remember that little piece we had so you could plug the Chromecast into the TV, that little extender that plugs in the back, and you where do you
I had that Chromecast at school.
So where is the thing?
Possibly a chance that I forgot it and it's still there.
I need that little adapter.
Oh.
I don't need a Chromecast.
Okay.
Shoot, because I can't plug any rope from in the back of the TV without that. Because the stick hits, so I'll plug in.
Well, I may not have that adapter at school. I may just have the Chromecast at school.
Where would the adapter be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's been years that I've been using that at school.
No, you had that adapter last time.
Oops. It's a donation to my school. and they probably have pulled it out since then. Okay, so what was I saying? Yes, I am painting. So I have this like this is how cheap I am. Okay, you ready? I have this. Hi, Andy. Yay. Hi, Chris. Hi, Teresa. Hello, Michelle and Darlene. It is like a very teal. It's a little more greenish. Well, actually it matches pretty well. But yeah, totally couture teal. Hello, Debbie Nelson and Teresa and Carol and Ellen. Are you 1 year retired from teaching? So technically not yet. In June 12th, it'll be a year since I went back, but big news because I'm subbing right now for my replacement teacher. So I'm like ending the 5th grade year with the class. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is this wood. So a long time ago, like almost a year ago, I purchased a scrap box. And the scrap box comes built in a crate, like it comes delivered from like a giant truck and it's a crate on a pallet. It's a whole giant thing. And you have to like take the crate apart and then take the pieces of the scrap box apart and put it together in your house. Well, it was a fake crate, meaning it just had these wooden sides screwed to a pallet and then to each other. And so we took all this wood off and it's totally like weird fake, like compressed composite wood of some sort. I don't know what words I'm using. I just make it up. I don't really know. But we saved these sheets of wood not because we're hoarders or anything, but honestly, they could come in handy. So I'm like, honey, this looks like skinny enough to where I could cut it on my scroll saw. So let's use this. We'll cut it down into manageable pieces and I will draw some shapes on it and I will cut it out. So that is what I did. Remember I showed you my first starfish, which was supposed to be this star, and it didn't work out so well. He cut me 3 beautiful stars and made it look so easy. I did learn. I do know how to turn now, to turn it. So this is all I do. Like I'm just painting all of this, and then I usually set it on, I'll be honest, like I usually use chalk paste to like level it up. I sound like a kid. To raise it up so that I can kind of dry off this whole side and then paint the other side. It's pretty much what I do. So I'm just kind of like painting the sides right now. And it doesn't need to be perfect because I'm going to sand this down totally, 100%. I should be wearing gloves, so I'm getting paint all over my hands. But that is just my issue, and as long as it's, goodness gracious. Let's do this. We'll get these little corners. Here, I'll put my finger here. And then I'll smooth that out. Okay, so this is pretty good. I'm gonna set this here because I'm gonna do the rest. I'm gonna wash out my hands a little bit in my water. And then we will get that drying. Oh, hi, Priscilla. Hi, Karen. Like MDF, yeah. I don't think, well, it's really lightweight though. Is MDF lightweight? Sometimes I feel like that's even like a little harder. This is really light. Yeah, but anyway, basswood. Yes, you're right. I could go get other kinds of woods, but when I have it already, that's what I need. I'm just using anything and everything I can find. Hi, Carol. Hi, Jessica. Hey, Kathy on YouTube. Okay, so we're gonna paint this, and I'm definitely going to sand it and distress it just like I did this truck. And we're gonna do a patriotic truck, 2 little squares, and the star to add to our growing, oh, it's kind of a mess, so I was showing my daughter, our growing pile of cute, still my favorite, cute little things that we've got in there. So we'll get this dry. We are going to do buffalo plaid star. We're going to do, so basically what I did is I took our star from the welcome signpost, this star, and I traced it on paper. And then I cut it out. And then I traced it on the wood. So easy peasy, that's what I did. When I use the buffalo plaid, I don't even need to use this because the shape is already cut out. So we'll just go buffalo plaid straight on this wooden piece, and it should be good to go. We're just drying it. I do have a few left over of our patriotic tag bundle. We just got the rest of the stuff in for those. The first shipment of tag bundles and Home of the Brave bundles went out today. The rest will probably go out on Saturday. So if you're looking for your patriotic bundle, you can check your invoice to see if it's been updated with tracking, because the majority of them went out today in the mail and the rest will go out on Saturday. We had to wait for a couple things. Oh, and then there are 3 Home of the Brave. The last 3 who ordered, it went over my limit, so I had to find more transfers. And so as soon as I get those, the last 3 will get yours mailed out. But not too shabby, not too bad. Okay, so this is dry. I'm gonna flip it over and finish this up. I have moved, there we go. And just like very lightly, I guess we only need 1. We don't need to do double duty. And if you do a nice thin coat, it dries even faster. So I can't wait. Next week, we're gonna do some awesome outdoorsy stuff, because we were supposed to be camping. And so I was going to do it at the camper, and I even bought some cute, whatever. I even bought some stuff. Well, we aren't going to be camping, but we're still doing dad and outdoors next week. So if you're looking for that cool Father's Day gift, grandfather, new dad, whatever, you're going to love what I have for Father's Day, because it's so cool. I made these for both my husband and my dad, and I think you'll love them. But that is coming on Monday, and that actually, it will be my bundle kit. So be prepared to fall in love with the dad box. It's coming on Monday. Give you a little sneak. I'll just talk about it. We're not gonna give you a sneak peek. So one of our fonts, the brush font, I believe is coming back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And I think the rustic font won't be back till next week, next Friday, 3 p.m. They always go live around by 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And so it'll either be Thursday or Friday of next week. I did not get word. Okay, I didn't get word if anything restocked today. All right, I can ask. They were doing Thursdays, but usually it's Friday. If something is coming back and I tell you it will be back like late next week, it's usually Friday by 3 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you are Eastern or if you're Central, it's 4. It's later in the afternoon, unless you're Pacific. Okay, so this is all dry. So I just showed you dry, dry, dry. And then what I'm going to do, this is the rough side. So I'm not going to, there's a little bit of bubbles. I'm not going to sand that part. I'm going to do the very smooth, or the smooth side. It's kind of weird how it has like a good side and a bad side. But I'm going to set this over here so it can dry a little bit more while I'm working on the other things. So that's easy peasy. Just cleaning off my brush as much as I possibly can in that water. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. Now, oh, guess what else is out of stock? If you guys are getting my kits right now, the Cadet chalk paste in singles is totally out of stock right now. And so I could not buy more for all of your kits, so I had to make my own. Which actually I think is great because I'm pretty sure you get a little bit more when I make my own. So I had to make my own, so you'll get kind of like a ghetto rigged paste single packet from me. It's in a Ziploc, and they usually travel well. All right, get that all cleaned up so that we can move on. Okay, let's do our vintage truck first. So I've been looking and looking and looking and trying to get inspired for what colors I want to do with this guy. And I think I've decided that I want to do, I mean, he's vintage, so I kind of want to do vintage colors. And I think it'll look still really adorable, but we're going to have to make some colors here. First things first, we'll make a little like a barn red color. So I'm going to mix red with a little bark. And we might not need that much bark. Set that over here. I'm going to need a lot of stir sticks. Okay. There we go. So now we're going to mix this up. Barn red and bark, and I'm hoping to get a nice, candy apple and bark. And I'm hoping to get a decent barn red color. Might need a little bit more bark. It is darkening up. Looks good. Just need a little bit more. Hopefully it'll just kind of fall off my stir stick there. Oh, good, Andy. I don't know if I have yours. It's probably already gone. It's probably, I don't know if it's already packaged. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe I need more. See, I forget that this brown is not as dark as you might want it. Okay, but it's starting to get there. It is definitely no longer candy apple, and it is for sure turning into a nice dark red, barn red. Not like a rusty, but just a nice, like darker. I don't know if my camera gives you the right color or not, but you can see that is not bright anymore. So we're gonna use this red. And then, so my cadet is what I've been using. Do I dare go to Midnight Sky and do a darker, it's a navy color. I was kind of hoping to make a different blue color, but I'm not sure if I want to use Cadet, because that's what I've been using, or if I should use Midnight Sky. You know, I think I'm gonna just stick with Cadet. Then I at least know that it's like the same, but I'm gonna mix that with a little bit of bark as well. And we're just gonna see where it takes us. It should, we'll do half and half. We will do half and half and see how this goes. It may turn it a little purple. I'm hoping not. Okay, good. It's definitely oh, nice. This is turning into like a really kind of like a dark, almost like, oh gosh, almost like a dark, dark, dark teal color. It's really nice. Definitely, it almost has some gray tones to it too. Looks really good with this. You can totally tell the difference between the two. I'll hold it up. I like it. Okay, so that is what we're gonna do. First things first, you gotta do the base, the body of the truck first. Tammy, I put chalk paint, furniture chalk paint on the star on the truck, and then I sanded this. Can you see how I sanded those edges off to make them a little bit distressed? I did that. All right, I am going to put this, it needs to be raised up a bit. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this over it and look and see if I have it in the right spot. Oh, come on, people. Does that work? Yeah, I think that works. All right, perfect. Now, I am gonna really if anything, I can move it down. Okay. What's happening? There's like a little bubble over here. that, of course, we cannot have. There. No more bubbles. So this part of the car is going to be red. So I'm going to go ahead and scoop up a bunch of red and just kind of get this onto the car. And I'm going to do the whole thing red, even those little wheel things. Doesn't matter. Okay. So we got our red going. I'll peel this off. Oh, it's looking good. Plop this into my water bin and dry it. Dry, dry, dry. So it didn't turn purple. I did think that it could turn purple, but it definitely did not turn purple. But I was a little worried about that. There must not be as much red in that brown, you know? More of a yellowish brown because it kind of turned a little teal, dark teal. So what I did here is I took this truck and I traced it on a piece of paper. Then I cut out that piece of paper and then I traced it onto the wood. And then I used a scroll saw to cut around it. And I actually did it myself. Aren't you proud of me? After I learned and made some mistakes. Darlene, any color that is a solid pigment, red, black, purple, it will stain your transfers, but if you wash the front of your transfers with your board eraser, it gets 99% of that stain off if you wash it right away. And a stained transfer works no less good, as a non-stain transfer. It's just a stain. It's not dirty or anything. Okay, so we don't want this warm so I'm trying to cool it off. Oh, and I'm fanning myself as well. Anna. Normally, I don't store my excess paste, but I can put it in, like I'll do like a tiny baggie. It keeps it pretty good for a while, but nothing stores well. With the paste, it evaporates so quickly that sometimes I just throw it away. Sorry. If you have little containers, you could use those that are airtight. Okay, so let's go with the rest of this truck. Now, there is this wood part here that will be brown, and all the rest of it's going to be blue. So what I'll do is I'll get a small squeegee and do this brown part. Let me stir up my bark a little bit before we do it. There we go. What's up, babe?
I can't find a little adapter.
And did you know you needed that?
Well, I know now I need it.
Oh, okay. Can you...
Just trying to think of which TVs don't have built-in.
I'm just going to peel that up. And then I'm gonna place this back down. Okay, next we're gonna do.
I feel like you had it somewhere, like in a bag or something.
Oh.
That you kept for some reason.
Okay.
That's not it. Close, but not it.
Did you look? You obviously looked in your office.
I did. Trying to remember which TVs don't have. Sorry. This isn't. It's connected. No, it's just this.
Okay, here we go.
I don't need one of this TV.
This is looking good. It's a really good color. Oops, I got a little bit on my board. Shoot.
It's not on the upstairs TV.
I am gonna have to. Outside, honey? Your outside TV?
That's where I stole the Roku from, and it would be on there if it wasn't. But correct, the outside TV, the one in the toy room, and this one. And it's not on.
Nice. This looks really good. Totally patriotic.
You know what?
What?
I can steal the switch from.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Glad you solved it.
Why didn't I think of that before?
I got a lot of the blue off the, so I may need to sand this out because I had sanded it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, but I think it's fine. I forgot to wax this. Okay, so I'll have to touch that up somehow. Let's dry it. You still see the shadow of it though. Shadow of, oh yes, the shadow of your ink. I'm sorry. Oh no, I was not gonna mini plaid the truck. I'm mini plaiding the star. The star is gonna be buffalo. Ah, sorry. I did not buffalo this one. Could have grabbed it from the holiday, the winter. All right, we are dry as can be. Now this is super cute. I'll hold it up so you can see the colors. Red, white, and blue. And then this is gonna go inside here. Oh, look at that. It fits right across the front. I can put one of my little pillows down here. Maybe the little firecrackers. It looks super cute. I love it, I love it, I love it. Oh, I know, it's so tiny you guys can't see it, but I'll hold it up a little bit later. Okay, now I have this little square thing that we're just gonna make something with it. I think we will do, we'll do some firecrackers. I don't think I've sanded. I'm gonna sand these edges real quick. I know I'm off camera. I'm just trying to get it, not to make a mess. I don't have to clean up that. There we go. Okay. Now, we've got these little firecrackers, and you know how I love to go off the edge of things. So something that is cool is to like do the hot mess with the fireworks. So I'm gonna do exactly that. I'm just gonna like drop a few colors here and there. I'm gonna do some of the bright. I need some of the bright blue. And then some of the bright red throughout here. And then I'm gonna just hot mess it, man, right? I don't want to blend it because that'll make it too purple, but there. Hot mess it, and then I'm not really going to use that. And we will peel it off. Oh, so cool. Let me hold that up there. See all the colors? Very cool. So then this can go in there. Let me dry it. That's gonna be an added little bonus piece after it's dry. Oh yeah, so I did tell you that we still have some of our Patriotic tag kits left from what we did on Tuesday. I think if I didn't show them, I'll show you the kit. So you got the bonus firecracker two-piece set. You get tags and all this ribbon so that you can create all of these things. The stars and the July 4th came from the Vintage Truck add-on transfer. So all of that stuff, plus 2 more tags that come in your kit. So lots of stuff in that. And you can type box in the comments to check that out. Also, really quickly while I'm setting up the next thing, if you are brand new to me, type add me in the comments and I will send you a message with a link to join our awesome free group. It's a VIP group, and let's see. I think we'll do it like this. Okay, so I'm gonna do a mixture of colors. These are little firecrackers. Okay, that I'm gonna put on here. And if you have not joined our Club Couture yet, we have a few days left, just a few days left of 50% off of our last chance transfers when you're a club member. Only club members this month got 50% off. You get promotions throughout the year, but in May, I think in April too, we had 50% off bonuses for any club members. So our club subscription is actually a project kit. You get it in the mail every month, so it's $19.99, but it makes you a preferred customer, and so you get little perks throughout the year, like premier shipping rates at a very low flat rate cost. You also get, like I said, promotions. Sometimes it's 50% off, like it is right now for those last chance category transfers. Sometimes it's something else, but we always have something pretty cool for our club members. So type club in the comments if you want more information about that. And if you want more information about becoming a designer like me, go ahead and type team in the comments, and I will go ahead and send you a message with a link to my opportunity group, which is where you can check out my videos. Sorry, I'm so totally distracted right now. My videos for becoming designer. I kind of go over everything that you could think of, or that you need to know before you join. So you can type team in the comments and I will get you that link. Okay, note to self, try not to talk when you're concentrating. That is the hardest part of my job. Talking while you're concentrating. Okay, so we have some cool fireworks going on. And I want to do this striped effect, but I need it's striped. I'm not sure if I should do any white. It won't show. Usually doing white over a color doesn't show as well. But let's just see. Okay. Let's just check it out. Because I could do this dark blue over here and here, and then this dark red right here. I think that might be cool. Very cool. So now we have like this red, white, and blue. Those are striped. Little fun things here and there and everywhere. All right, so let me show you everything. Oh, we aren't done. We're not done yet. I have stuff all over my hands. I'll set this aside because we still have to do our beautiful this. All right, this is the good part. I'm gonna go ahead and sand it into my trash can. I'm just sanding the edges of the front of the star. Well, I probably could do double-sided. Really double-sided. That might be cool. That means I need to sand both sides of my star. That's what I'm doing. I'm just sanding away. Silver. Oh, Shelly totally could have added silver. You're right. But I'm so focused on the red, white, and blue that I didn't even think about silver. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I have to move my stuff. I am going to clean this up so I have more room. I'm using the dark red. We'll do one side red, one side blue. The new colors that I made. That way I don't waste so much of that. If you know what I mean. Okay, remember, to make these colors, all I did was add bark to the cadet and bark, like half and half. Bark with the cadet and bark with candy apple. Bark, bark, bark. You guys have no reference to that, but it's from the Smothers Brothers. I don't expect anyone to know who they are. Something from my childhood. We used to listen to a tape that they had made about the stories. It was Aesop's fables, and they would tell the fables and we would listen, and they were comedic about it, and it was hilarious. And this one was about the dog who goes to the water and sees his reflection and loses his bone because he was barking at the other dog in his reflection. So, okay. So here what I did is I lifted this up and I'm just pressing it down into place. And I need it to stick. All right, we're gonna go red first. So I'm gonna hold it and then chalk, moving away from where I'm holding. See, it's not sticking very well. So in order to combat that, you need to hold it, and then when you're pulling your chalk with your squeegee, you need to pull away from the way you're holding it. It should be fine. Then I get down to this very last bit. Okay. Looks very cool. Okay. Peel. Oh, I'm in love with a star. Holy buckets. That is so, so cute. Ah, I love it. I love it. I love it. Let me dry it so that when I flip it over, we can do it with the blue. Yeah, it's my nails just have Color Street on them. They're really not that great. Oh my goodness. Roxanne, you remember Tommy and Dickie Smothers? Is that what you remember, or you remember something different? Because if you are, you're like the only other person in America besides my siblings who would recall that. It might have been a record, not even a tape. Might have been a record. I don't know. We used to listen to records all the time. All right. We're going to flip this puppy over. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time using our beautiful blue color, like a midnight blue. I absolutely love this color. Oh, these are like so pretty. Okay, now I just need to get all the excess chalk off of it. Oh yeah, the Smothers Brothers were on TV, and this was like some kid, and they had this song that they would sing, and I would sing all the songs too. Oh, you guys. All right, everyone has to make these. They're so cute. Seriously, you need the mini buffalo plaid. You need to get yourself, you know, and you know what they would be adorable on? You can cut the stars out in foam. Doesn't have to be wood. These are just to die for. I'm gonna make a whole set of them. I have 3 more, so I'm gonna have to make all 3 of these. Not on this live, but I'm gonna have to. Oh my gosh, they're so. And these colors, those are my like Americana kind of colors, not the bright. Like I'm not really a bright colored person, but I did it for all y'all. Oh, these right here. This beautiful. Oh my goodness. Y'all need to make these. These are awesome. I think it's the star of my show. The star. Tommy and Dickie Smothers. Yep. You had their record too, Carol? Oh, Aesop, he was no fool. Shooby-dooby, Scooby-Dooby. That's what this, I still remember the song. I mean, I'm telling you, I was like 3 or 4 when we listened to this stuff. I wasn't even, but we used to listen to it over and over and over and over. It's part of my childhood. All right, let me show you everything that I just made. The cute double-sided star, the cute truck, and see, you could put either of these in here. Like if you wanted to put those in there, I could set it on there. But these are the little things that I made today. So how cool. Thank you guys. All right, I'm gonna rip this off and wash it in my thing. If I didn't already get it stuck to itself. Oh, Sarah, why do you do the things you do? Okay, so tomorrow, tomorrow we are going to end our Patriotic Week, even though I have so many more ideas, but I just cannot do all of them all at once. But tomorrow we're going to culminate our stuff. I'm gonna do my giant living room door chalkboard. I do it every season. It's been sitting down here waiting and waiting and waiting because I haven't changed it since Christmas. I took it off the wall, but I didn't change it. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna put together our two-tiered tray. We're gonna put that together, make it look cute, add some ribbon around the middle of it, and it's gonna set upstairs on, we have this old-fashioned Singer sewing machine. It's gonna set on that, and then I'm gonna hang my big thing on the wall, so it'll be like the little patriotic corner. I can show you guys that tomorrow as well. We can do a field trip to my living room. Okay. Oh, I love The Lion Sleeps Tonight. Do you know the other song I used to listen to all the time? My Boyfriend's Back. I had a record. That, and wait, when I was 5, I know I told the story, but when I was 5, for Christmas, I prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, because my mom told me I was supposed to pray at church, Christmas Eve, that I would get a record player for my birthday. And she said, only if you pray really hard will you get it. And so literally me in mass, this, please, 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 please. Like, I didn't know how to pray. I was 5. So I'm praying that I get a record player. I get a brown and white Fisher Price record player that had a handle, and the handle lifts up, and then the record player's in there. And the only record that I had was a 45 of Seasons in the Sun by Terry Jacks. And I would listen to it over and over and over. And I'm 5 years old, and that song, every word, every note is ingrained in my brain so deeply that I could never get it out. Like, I'm going to be like 99 years old, sitting in a nursing home, and that's the song that I'm going to remember forever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and it was like a one-hit wonder. Nobody knows who that person is and any of his other songs. I just know the one song, and I could sing it for you too. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do the boxes, the crates that go under here, because I wasn't even sure I wanted to put anything on the truck. Like, I wasn't even sure I was going to put anything there, but the fireworks are cute. So, Karen, you know Terry Jacks, Seasons in the Sun, because when I was 5-year-old, man, that song was the bomb diggity. Oh. Amy, you too? I did used to have the songs that chimed when you had to turn the page. Yes, I had the records with the matching books. Yes. We had joy, we had fun, we had seasons in the sun. Yep, I remember. Going back to my childhood, I'm telling you, I look at my kids who are older than 5, and they just don't do what I did. Like listen to a record over and over and over. I don't know. It's crazy. Nor did they pray to get one thing for Christmas and only one thing. It was a record player. Okay. That's my show for tonight, guys. I thank you for sticking with me and watching this tomorrow. Okay, so the substitute that I'm subbing now, so I think my Friday lives will be at 3 p.m. For the next few weeks because I have a 2 p.m. Zoom with a class that the teacher started, and I didn't want to change her times, so I'm changing my time. So we'll be on a little bit later tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time, and we will finish up this whole thing with your babysitting money is Billy Joel. The first music I ever purchased with my babysitting money, do not laugh, I almost don't want to tell you because it was Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. It was a CD. It was the first CD I purchased. I had tapes before that. God knows I had New Kids on the Block, but I guess I purchased other things. I also don't think I ever purchased records because by the time I was babysitting, we had tapes. Although I did have an 8-track. We did have an 8-track, and it was, I listened to this over and over. It was Sesame Street Christmas. And I will never forget, like the characters of Sesame Street sing the Christmas songs. Oh my gosh. And the 12 Days of Christmas was my favorite because I don't know who the character was who said it, but they changed up the words and you got 2 baby frogs and he would go, 2 baby frogs in a really deep voice. And I 2 baby frogs. I don't know. It was Sesame Street Christmas 8-track. So yeah, I'm really old. Go from records, 8-tracks, tapes, CDs. Now we have MP3s, MP4s. Times have changed, man. Okay. That's all. You guys have a great rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Have a good night. Happy Friday Eve. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.